I've been building with natural materials for about 15 years now. I've been a customer of H.C. Matthews for about 10 years, mainly buying hempcrete products and their bricks. But recently, whilst building my own house, I got the chance to use Strocks, the new earth and straw blocks. Strocks are a natural material from the earth. Not only are they high performing, but unlike so many other so-called green building materials, they present absolutely zero toxicity to the environment at the end of a building's life. Strocks are a load-bearing block. They're made from clay and straw and they're used for the primary structure of a building. They're easy to lay in thin bed clay mortar. They're not bedded like a concrete block. The mortar acts more like an adhesive. You just spread it on thinly, put the blocks down and tap them on with a hammer. Strocks can be used as the inner leaf of a cavity wall, just replacing the concrete block, or they can be used more simply in a solid wall where you insulate the outside with an insulation board such as a cork board or a wood fibre board, which gets rendered in lime or clad in timber. On the inside, you can do a lime plaster or a clay plaster and then paint with a breathable paint. Cutting Strocks is easy. Chasing into them, you just use a multi-tool, and screwing into them is even easier. You don't even need a rule plug, you just screw straight in, treat them like timber. With regard to performance, Strocks reach 1.5 newtons per millimetre squared. This is enough to take most typical domestic loads in 1 or 2 storey houses. As you can see, the blocks can easily take my weight, but I think we should give them a bigger challenge. As you can see, the Strocks are completely non-flammable. There's no risk of combustion, there's no risk of spread of flame. In fact, if you were to leave that burner on long enough, the only thing that would happen is they'd begin to turn into bricks. Strocks are made from unfired clay, which is a vapour permeable or breathable material. This means they can regulate internal humidity. When your house is very humid, they'll take in moisture. When the air is drier, they'll give out moisture. This gives a more even relative humidity at about 40 to 60%. This not only has positive health benefits, but it also reduces the load on your ventilation system, meaning that simple ventilation like trickle vents or passive ventilation is a more viable option. The sustainability of Strocks is undeniable. They are made from waste clay that we dig through to get to our brick making clay. They're made from waste straw from H.C. Matthews farms. And the raw materials are sourced within half a mile of where the blocks are produced. We use rainwater to mix the Strocks, and we use locally sourced wood chips to fuel the dryers that dry the Strocks.